Hey there, Justice 3 Gaming. Welcome back to another daily dose of gaming with me, and today's adventure is Elden Ring. And what I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to be starting my 10th journey because I think I got a really good, what I call the adventurers build to make it through the game all the way through. So I'm going to be playing key parts of the game all the way to the end. Obviously I probably won't be able to do it in one shot because there is a lot of content for this game. So I'm going to be testing this build out on everything. So it's going to be sort of like a universal adventurers build until I run into any specific problems that I can have an easier time making it through with a different weapon set. I don't see that happening too much. But without further ado, we're going to get right to it. Today's levels, I do about 10 per day, went into Faith and Arcane. It doesn't take too long, and that's why I keep it to 10. That way, I don't get a super grindy feeling, and maybe you guys should try adopting the same thing and then continuing your adventure like usual. Let's see. And so I'm gonna head to the round table and start the 10th journey. I did a bunch of leveling up on a bunch of items to test them out, but I don't like doing that on a consistent basis. You know, I'm a gamer. I'm gonna come, I'm gonna play, I'm gonna have fun. That's rule number one. Begin journey 10. Now, I am going to do all the story parts for this because it's kind of nice, honestly. Now, I will tell you while this is loading up, nothing really scales beyond Journey 7 as most Souls games do, but I will tell you as of note that there's one item that does through Journey 8, and that is poise on bosses specifically.
The great Elden Ring was shattered. In our home, across the fog.
Greg, everybody.
The lands between.
Likes it when I hit it from the back like that.
Queen Marika the Eternal is nowhere to be found. And in the night of the Black Knives, Godwyn the Golden was first to perish. Soon, Marika's offspring, demigods all, claimed the shards of the Elden Ring. The mad taint of their newfound strength triggered the shattering. A war from which no lord arose. A war leading to abandonment by the greater will. Oh, rise now, ye tarnished, ye dead who yet live. The call of long-lost grace speaks to us all. Chieftain of the Badlands, the ever-brilliant Gold Mask. Fear, the deathbed companion, the loathsome dung-eater, and Sir Gideon Othniel, the all-knowing
I think in context, after playing this game so much, I really understand this title sequence more. All those characters at the end were like objective characters. Like you go to them, do their quest lines.
And one other, whom grace would again
Like they're all
bless.
famous, tarnished or something.
A tarnished of no renown. Cross the fog to the lands between. To stand before the Elden Ring. And become the Elden Lord.
Yeah, boy. Alright, so let's go over the kit real quick. I'm going to show you what I got. I'm going to be using the Godskin Peelers. In my opinion, some of the best melee weapons in the game. Now, I have Ice Spear on this thing because that gives me a ranged option at medium level. Plus, I can Frostbite some characters to get some additional physical damage going. But most importantly, I can still enchant this weapon and give it a little extra kick whenever I need it. Of course, I have some extra blood on my other Godskin Peeler. The trade-off on this setup is that I can't actually use Seppuku on that blade because I'm using the enchant on the other. If I keep trading weapons between the two, I lose one or the other. And this is the best of both worlds. I have a pinpoint ranged attack. It's got a very, very long range. So for certain characters that I can see before I get there, this is a great option for me to use. And of course, probably the Falling Star Beastjaw is probably the best beginning game and end game weapon out there, period. It is my problem solver. It's got lightning that rises from the sky so it can hit a lot of airborne attackers. It has a really decent range on it, and it uses gravity and earth power, which scales mostly off of strength and dexterity, to be able to stun lock a majority of characters, including bosses, especially early on in the game when you're making your adventure through the lanes between, but continually is useful as you level up those attributes throughout any of your new game plus rides. This is probably my most used weapon in the game whenever I hit a roadblock. Of course, I'm using the Golden Order Seal to be able to get a lot of my enchants going and buffs, and to make them a little bit more powerful or last a little longer. For my headgear, I am going to use this to increase the attack power that I have whenever I proc a bleed. I am going to be able to do that on myself, but I got to be a little bit careful. I usually just wait for it on bosses and things like that because it does come quick with this current setup. And I am boosting that a little bit with a extra talisman right here at the bottom. Now for my chest piece, I am using this for my jump attacks. It is going to increase my base damage for any jump attacks that I use, and I will use that often if I go melee with my Godskin Peelers. They have 2 hitboxes on both ends of their weapons. So whenever you're spinning around, it's got 4 different points that it can score a hit off of. So even if I lose sight of the enemy, especially if they're big, I'm generally going to be able to pierce a hitbox somewhere. And one of the cooler things that I found out the other day was, you know, the ice spear that I have on the right hand Godskin Peeler. Well, when it's spinning to shoot that ice, those hitboxes are still moving. Those attack boxes, I guess you could call them, they're still moving. So if there are characters that are close to you, they're going to be taking those hits. Especially since most of the time, if I'm going to be using this, it's going to be enchanted to begin with Bloodfire. Now, the other gear pieces, it's just to raise my poise just a little bit higher, so the likelihood of me getting shaken up is a little bit lower. As by way of talismans, this is probably one of the more powerful ones where I'm going to be able to raise my attack power with the successive attacks. This actually happens with a double attack, so that'll come in right away, but everything after that, it just kind of multiplies. Now I'm using the Shard of Alexander to be able to increase any of the skills that I use in my weapons, especially the Ice Spear and the two other weapons, the Bolt of Grandsax. This is an amazing weapon to have. A little bit of it is a charge up, so I am using another talisman to boost the damage that comes off of that. And of course, I already told you about this blood one. It's going to increase my attack power. Now, the grammar of attack power is important. Whenever you get an item that says it's going to increase attack power, that's precisely what it means. It's not saying things like increasing your strength or anything like that. So once your attack power is increased, things like weapon skills will get increased as well. I've tested this. It's solid. You can count on it every time. Now, you do have to be careful when it says other things like physical attack power. That could change things for you, so it's going to have to adapt. You're going to have to adapt to whatever you notice in your current build. I do recommend when you're playing through this game, play it the way that you want it, not what you think is the best, because you'll adapt. I mean, you could beat this game a million different ways, and I have done that already, and that's what you should be doing too. Now, the two main summons that I'm going to be using is Black Knife Tish or the Dung Eater Puppet. Now, the Dung Eater Puppet is probably the most useful summons in the game because he draws a lot of hate from boss characters. I mean, a lot. They will ignore you to a great degree to go after the Dung Eater. It's crazy to see, but it does happen. Can get you in trouble, but make the adjustments and you should be able to put yourself in the right position to win that fight. Now, if you're just looking to end things pretty quickly, Black Knife Tish is a great option. He's going to be taking away HP with his blood fire by a percentage, so anything with a large chunk of health is going to take some decent damage from this character. I, however, love fighting in the fight. Dung Eater tends to be my biggest go-to, the most important being his special skill. Now, what he does with his sword is that he is going to, it's like this white, black, yellow smoke flame that comes off the enemies when he uses his ability. Now, what that's doing, it's probably the most powerful debuff in the game, which is it's going to increase the damage that target takes by 20% across the board. Everything that anybody does to that target is going to be increased by 20%. That potentially is a huge chunk of damage, especially if you're playing this title basically on multiplayer. In my Wondrous Mix, I'm actually going to change that up a little bit, increasing the magic damage that I'm doing. I got an Ice Spear and some of my weapon skills that could use the extra oomph on that. I am using lightning with the Grandsax, and there is some lightning in my Falling Star Beast Claw. That's the maiden I usually get my cloth for, but there's two different dead maidens in the game for you to utilize if you get to that point. I got a sign coming up. I am going to buff up. I'm not going to bother with trying to make myself bleed because it won't last long enough. But the bleed on the target is going to come really, really fast. Now, ultimately, when I get in here, I could use my claw to take this guy out real quick, but I want to try to melee him out. setup I have can eat 20 grand in less than 10 seconds, if not less. It's probably more like 5 if I really get my hits in correctly. I am going to remain quiet during the story modes or the, you know, the cinematic sequences, things like that. Just so I can let the story sink in a little easier for me. I hope you got... From Software, you really need to get the in-spawn cuts of the sequence to not mess with the physics so much. Like, every game does that. Oops.
Don't worry, Torrent. Fortune is on his side. We found him here, after all. One of his kind is sure to seek the Elden Ring. Even if it does violate the Golden Order.
Mm-hmm. That'd be really cool for like a... I know it's small, but if they put a little like New Game Plus humor in here, and when you first talk to this guy, and he's like, "Oh, nice to see you again, Tarnished. You have returned for another go-around?"
Oh, yes. Tarnished, are we? Come to the lands between for the Elden Ring? Hmm? Of course you have. No shame in it. Unfortunately for you, however, you are maidenless. Without guidance, without the strength of runes, and without an invitation to the Round Table Hold, you are fated, it seems, to die in obscurity.
Oh yeah?
Luckily for you, however, there is one shining ray of hope for even the maidenless. Me. Vare. Take care to listen. Are you familiar with grace? The golden light that gives life to you, Tarnished. You may also behold its golden rays, pointing in a particular direction at times. That is the guidance of grace, a path that a Tarnished must travel.
You know what? I've
Grace's
almost
guidance
never paid
holds
attention
the
to that.
answers. It will lead you tarnished to the path you are meant to follow, even if it leads you to your grave. Grace's guidance will reveal the path forward, most certainly, to Castle Stormvale, over on the cliff, the home of the decrepit demigod, Godric the Grafted.
I will never forget that first fight, ever. I took probably the toughest route. I used summons and arrows to take him down. I think I'm gonna go with melee on this one. And let's hit him with the ranged. Although he does have multiple modes. Nothing like a little gravity range to confuse his targeting. I like killing him because he's probably the first guy to teach me a lesson about you don't gotta fight everything.
But I can also see that you're not after my throat. Then why not purchase a little something? I am Kale, purveyor of fine goods. I am of a nomadic people, selling wares as I travel. The land has been tainted by madness since the shattering of the Elden Ring. It's only tarnished like yourself, who keep things from drying up entirely. Let's say you're a very welcome customer.
I usually re-up on those because I like playing multiplayer.
Goodbye. Nice to do business.
Alright, let's get the magic in there. I like hitting him just because there's nothing you can do about it. Ooh, I am gonna take these guys out for the fun of it. Oh, hey, buddy. Still dangerous as ever. Oh, the flail. Oh, hey, fellas. I'd say jumping off the horse melee is probably my favorite move.
Greetings, traveler from beyond the fog. I am Melina.
Melina. Half the time when I'm talking about her, I say, Melanie.
I offer you an accord. Have you heard of the Finger Maidens? They serve the Two Fingers, offering guidance and aid to the Tarnished. But you, I am afraid, are maidenless. I can play the role of maiden, turning runes into strength to aid you in your search for the Elden Ring. You need only take me with you to the foot of the Erd Tree. Then it's settled. Summon me by grace to turn runes into strength. Ah, another matter. Torrent has chosen you. Treat him with respect.
It's crazy, like, what I know about puppets in this game now and how they're used and how they're made, it calls into a lot of things into question. Like, there's a remarkable resemblance between Melina and Ronnie. Like, this is like a living version of her who's also puppeteering Ronnie, who I believe is actually a part of the Black Knife Assassins. It's kind of odd, you know, I don't know why you're so different from other Tarnished in that you don't have a maiden. It's like your guide. Why don't you, the player, have a maiden? Even though obviously Melina is your maiden for the game to make things more interesting, but it's telling a story here. I think what I'll do is I'll do a playthrough one time and just collect all the story parts in the game and try to make one big story out of it. It's gotta be super interesting. I mean, it's cool when you piece it together in your head, but when you're playing through, it feels more like a fog of information. Gotta make this fast. I gotta add, actually gotta add a healing incant to make, 'cause I've been wanting to see if I can keep my summons alive. I saw ya.
This tiny golden aura is the grace of the Erd Tree. This light once shone in the eyes of your tarnished brethren, but now it is all that guides you. Or so I hear. You can see them, can't you? The rays of grace that guide you through your burden. Upon the cliff in Castle Stormvale is a shard bearer, a demigod, who inherited a fragment of the shattered Elden Ring. If the rays of grace signal the castle, then the Elden Ring beckons you. As an ally by pact, I pray that you are fit to face the challenge presented by the ring. Upon the cliff in castles, a demigod. If the rays and the Elden, as an ally, pray to face the
Alright, there it is. Oh, no. I want the vast heals HP for self and nearby allies. I just wonder if my summons counts as an ally. It's probably one of the fewer things that I don't know yet. I haven't tested it.
Everyone's been grafted. Everyone who came with me. They crossed the sea for me. They fought for me. Only to have their arms taken. their legs taken, even their heads taken. Taken and stuck to the spider. Did you know, if you're grafted by the spider, you become a chrysalid? It's quite a lark when you think about it.
Must be the grafted thing that's guarding that area.
You're all on your own, are you? And heading to Stormvale Castle? Enticed by the one in the white mask, I suppose. Oh, you've come to be one with the spider? Well, that makes us two peas in a pod. But I don't have your courage. It's scary, you know, having your arms cut off, or legs, or your head. I want to be like everyone else, but I'm just too scared. I'm nothing but a craven.
Her character is so weird when you first meet her. I don't understand why she wants to be chopped up.
Oh, I know. Can you take this little one along with you? The poor thing deserves someone braver than myself. And the spirits look rather fondly upon you. It'll be glad of your company, I think, the little un. It was a pleasure to see you. Oh, can you pass on a message for me? If you see the little chrysalids in Stormvale Castle, tell them I love them. And that, despite my craven heart, I'm sure I'll be joining their club soon enough. I'm finally getting the hang of this whole pain thing, you know?
She's so odd. I was actually supposed to jump off there and be a lot cooler than what just happened.
Me? I'm searching for my purpose, given to me by my mother inside the Erd Tree, long ago, for the reason that I yet live, burned and bodiless. There is something for which I must apologize. I've acted the Finger Maiden, yet can offer no guidance. I am no maiden. My purpose was long ago lost.
That's interesting. Her mother's in the tree. She was born with the tree. But she doesn't know what she's here for. But ultimately, she wants to get to the tree and burn it down. Sacrifice herself to burn it. Why? Roger! Oh, Roger. I'll wait till he gets here because I can actually buff him. Oh, you know what? Since I'm listening to the story, this is a waste of time.
Tarnished. In search of the Elden Ring. Emboldened by the flame of ambition.
Sorry, bitch, but it ain't gonna be you. Oh, you got a good one in. I'm surprised. Oh, I didn't summon my guy? Oh. Dung Eater, get in here, buddy. There, Roja.
Tarnished, smoldering with thy meager flame. Fear of the night. The hands of the fell omen shall brook thee no quarter.
He's one of those characters. If I would have used the falling star beast claw, he would have got stunned like 1,000 times and just died right away. Wish I could restart this spot and show you that. But I suppose I could do like a weapons showcase for bosses.
Forgive me. I've been testing you to see whether or not grace truly does guide you, and whether you are fit to face the challenge that entails. It seems my worries were unfounded. Torrent had your measure from the very start, whereas I merely pretended. There is but one other thing I can do to offer you guidance. I can take you to the Round Table Hall, gathering place of tarnished champions, guided by grace. Very well. Let my hand rest upon you for but a moment.
Ah, hello. You must be new here. I'm, well,
Just call me Dialos. The honor of one's house holds little import in these lands. By the way, have you met a young woman named Lanya on your travels? She's my servant, but fickle as the wind. Take your eyes off her for but a moment and she's good as gone. If you find her, please be sure to tell me. Be sure to tell me if you meet a young woman named Lanya. She's a servant to my...
Oh, this is a rare occasion. I can't remember the last time a new tarnished made their way to the Round Table. Very well. As your senior, I bid you welcome. It is safe here. You may let down your guard. Allow me a word of advice. As your senior, you are a mere visitor to the Round Table. Nothing more. A house guest. Yet to earn their keep. Remember your place, newcomer. There's nothing left to say. Be at your leisure.
You're a new face. No matter, it's all the same. Lay out your arms. Let's get smithing.
See, I don't know why. Oh, wait, this is not for the story. I keep forgetting that. I'm like, I'm here to test out the gear.
No, well, no great my being. Besides,
We'll do a story thing some other time. Alright, so I visited the Round Table, don't need to talk to her. And I just kind of want to fight everything. Let's jump over the balcony. Lego! Invader vanquished. If you want, there's a special item down there if you're into like hand-to-hand combat. Magical, mostly. All magical, actually. Holy, to be specific. Wait, did he go in his office already? No, he didn't. He is in his office already. I am here to fight stuff. Fight everything. That's what I'm here for. Alright, let's continue our journey. Then we get up to... See, I don't need Renala at all if I want to skip to the end of the game. But I want to fight everything, so I kind of want to enjoy the story a little bit. Actually, I will do that. No, this is a gear check. Make sure this is a really good build. See how far I go before I die.
come over here, would you?
No, I'm good, bro. I think a quick bolt over here will take out the birds. I don't need to go for a full charge. Oh, what? Yeah, full charge gets me the distance, though. See, I wonder if I can get that guy from the furthest point. No, he's walking away a little bit. There we go. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm just here for the key, bro. Laters. Laters, gators. Oh, what is that? What was that? Oh, that was just light. I'm climbing faster than you. Honest. Oh! Way to go, dude. Some of these guys are seeing me from a lot farther out. Shit, I keep forgetting to jump. Oh my god. Yay! The basics of playing through the game. I'm like, the little things are just passing right through me. What am I doing? I don't even need to go this way. And roll. Oh, he still got me. Oh, I'm gonna be honest, it's the first time that guy's ever caught me. Unless I see a foreseeable threat, it's probably a good idea to just go melee up until then. Here's definitely gonna be one. So many messages in here. Oh, so Rochelle in the church. Go talk to him real quick. I like talking to him. Oop, wrong way. Sorry, guys. I'm here for Saucer Rose. What up, dog?
Nice to meet you. The pleasure's mine. Roger is the name. A sorcerer, as you might have guessed. I'm looking for a little something here in the castle. When I'm not hot-footing it from the troops, that is. But enough about me. What are you doing here in Stormvale Castle? This place is bristling with tarnished hunters, you know. They sacrifice our kind for grafting. Not exactly a place I'd stroll into without a purpose in mind. I see.
I'm here to defeat
challenge
Godric.
and lay your hands upon a great rune, are you? You can see it then, I take it. The guidance of grace. Well, enjoy it while you can. I'm tarnished, like you. But unlike you, I've seen neither hide nor hair of this guidance for the longest time. Still, I won't forget how it felt when I first came here, to the lands between. I'm privy to a few magical battle arts. Would you care to learn one? As a fellow Tarnished, once guided by grace, I'd love to help you out, if it please.
I wonder why is the thing.
Keen to learn another battle art, are we? The battle art you've learned is of the Glintstone family. They were conceived at the Great Academy of Rea Lucaria, to the north of this castle. In the past, they obeyed laws which contravened the Golden Order, or so I'm told. Fascinating, isn't it? That the Golden Order was pliable enough to absorb practices that contradicted itself in the past. With the Order broken, twisted, and in need of repair, such adaptability is more important now than ever.
Again, another one of those things, like in hindsight, makes a lot of sense to some of the parts of the story in Elden Ring. Especially when you start running into characters like Selvus. See how well this does. Oh god. Dang. Just knocks them completely over. Oh man, did he go down? Wait, what is down there? Have I been down there? It's got torches. I don't recall being down there. Aziz. Light. Whoa, where did that come from? I got a new face? I got a new speaker? Where'd that new speaker come from? What do you say? Let's get to it. Ooh. I like it. I'm gonna put in "You're beautiful." I don't know where I even got that thing.
Let's get to it.
That's awesome. What if I just strike these banished knights with oh yeah, this grafted? You can target him, take him out with bows or lightning. Or, I mean, this lightning anyway. Come on. Ugh. Gotta have line of sight. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There you are. Boom! Let's go to the murder room. Because our friend needs that little memento. Ooh, I know this spot. I'm actually going to... Man, I wish I could fit that into my my gear without going heavy, but it is what it is. My utility I'm going to be using for this area, the Sacred Relic Sword. Bloop. Oh. That's not good. Wasn't paying attention to my FP. Oh, an arrow. I should have seen that coming. No. As soon as those guys saw me, I in the corner of my eye saw their crossbows come out. Gosh darn it. Actually, I need, in this area, as I recall, I usually use both. I don't roll much here. Rolling's for bosses anyways. For the most part. Don't want to paint myself into a corner. Alright. Since I died, I'm cutting corners here. Need that axe. Nope. He's got cover. What about this guy? Yep, got him. I think the claw is in order on this one. Hello, naked tarnished. All right. Ooh, this one could be interesting. I'm actually gonna take him down real fast. Let's see how fast we can get this guy. Who do we use though? I do need his attention on something other than myself. But the second I take him down, he's pretty much done. He's never even gonna reach phase 2. Oop. Bye-bye, Ed. Probably could have gone ranged with that, honestly. Oh no! I underestimated him. I should have gone in for the jump right away. His windups are so slow. I could probably get blood proc right away. Now that I think about it, yeah, let's put in that ranged summons. I'm gonna go right in for the shot. Nope, went right through him. Ran out of stamina. I believe I ran out of stamina. Regardless, this part's pretty cool.
Truest of dragons.
You know what I want to know? What was everybody's beef with dragons in the Land Between? Actually, now that I think about it, he takes a long time with his flames, and I'm far enough away at the start here. I could probably just blast his ass.
Of all that is golden, and one day
Godric the Grafted, everybody.
we'll return together to our home, bathed in rays of gold.
Why am I heavy? Oh, I left the sword on. Oof, man, what is that sword anyways? What is that? That's 11 pounds. That's technically 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That's like 5 levels. I do... You know what? I should do that. What I need is enough endurance to be able to have like the veterans arms and legs for max poise and damage negation and still be able to hold this sword. This sword's important because the wave of gold will hit multiple targets. Not only that, but if it's a humanoid figure and they don't weigh like a ton, this will knock them over. I could buy you some valuable time. Yeah, might as well go charge this. We can walk around with a little bit of a boost to some of our stats. Wait, can I go through here? To get to the other side here? No, it's just a room. What do you got? Oh, yeah. That's probably why I don't remember. Alright, we are trying to make our way down, so what we really need to do is head in this direction. Never open the front door, so that's pointless. Probably cut the time it takes to travel through here if I take this middle spot. Alright, so what I need... yeah, I need to get down there pretty quick. If I run down the hill, that's not going to be healthy. Oh, damn it. That's dangerous to do on a ledge. I know there was a easier way down to that spot. Ah, this is it. This is it. Oh, shit. Damn it. That's what I thought. Damn it. I fucked it up. Now I gotta do this the hard way. Not gonna be good. I need to get over to the ledge. Those guys are just gonna keep shooting me down. Wait, I don't need to go down there. I actually need to get up to that spot over there. I just needed to get to the courtyard. Oh, no, that's not it. Shit. I need, okay, it's actually down that way. Ooh. Let's see what I can do about this. There's attention. Damn it. Oh, there's one behind me. Hi, guys. All right, here we go. I know there's something going on here. Oh, shit. Oh, not the flask I needed. Where are you? There you are. Now this could get weird. Gotcha. Either way. Too late. Wrong sword. You could hit each other. That would be awesome. I know the arrow guy will. Come on, arrow guy, shoot a little quicker. Oh, he went through the legs! What? I'm stuck. Ooh, I should have been dead. Not too far. Golem great bow. I don't think I've ever seen one of those. Can you jump with a great bow? I wonder. Knowing that I got this stuff on and not being light enough to hold it is bothering me a little bit. I do like that. Yeah, looks weird. Oh yeah, Preceptor's trousers. That might do the trick. Yeah, matches up pretty well. I'm at a medium load. Poise is bottomed out though. Alright, but at least I can hold everything and still roll. So that is another thing on the list. Make sure I can have high armor and hold my gear at medium. Alright, now that we got that charged up and ready to go, we can move on. Actually, now that we've got the rune, I could go talk to the fingers. Oh, dude, I forgot to equip the rune. I got more health, and I was like, that's weird. I didn't get any more FP or stamina. Well, that's actually good to know, considering that sometimes I run through without a greater rune, but if I do that, I get more HP. I'm guessing it increases my vigor naturally. And there it is.
Are you? You've done well. I am Enya, the Finger Reader. I interpret the words of the fingers, envoys to the greater will. Look there. The fingers tremble to welcome you, Shardbearer. Let their wisdom wash over you.
Great Elden Ring, root of the Golden Order, anchor of all lands, giver of grace, wellspring of all joy. Until it was shattered, the tragic corruption of the Order has taken its toll. Across the realm, life lies in ruin, fallen to pieces. Foul curses and misery spread, unabating. But the greater will has not abandoned the realm, nor the life that inhabits it. So it is that the tarnished are guided by grace, called to act. Brave tarnished, your great rune is a handsome shard of the Elden Ring. Seek another of its kind to become Elden Lord and restore the Golden Order.
Let the words of the fingers guide you. Well, I see. A remembrance of gold has found its way into your possession. Demigods and even the creator of the champions are hewn by the Earth Tree upon their end into remembrances. They are valuable indeed. These remembrances yet house the power of their former masters. And should you wish to wield that same power, well, I will lend you the strength of the fingers. Do not recoil from my offer. The fingers guide us all. And you, tarnished, you are here to take, are you not? Great runes are the stuff of demigods, the children of the goddess, Queen Marika, she who is vessel of the Elden Ring. Tainted by the strength of their runes, her children warred, but none could become Elden Lord. And so grace was extended to your kind, the tarnished. Listen, the fingers speak.
The greater will has long renounced the demigods. Tarnished, show no mercy. Have their heads. Take all they have left.
Indeed. But remember one thing. The demigods are each and all the direct offspring of Queen Marika. Godric the Grafted was but a distant relation, the runt of the litter. His divine blood sorely diluted. Now go fingers.
Kaiju.
Oh, I see you've just arrived. Welcome to the Round Table Hold. I'm Corin, a man of the cloth. I teach incantations, the strength granted us by the two fingers, and explore the secrets of the Golden Order, so that one day, if a tarnished of the Round Table Hold should become Elden Lord, I might counsel them, ensuring order regains its proper form, righting rule over men. By the way, do you still see it? The guidance of grace. You do? Wonderful news. Most tarnished are blind to it these days. You are something of a rare breed. Well, what do you say? Care to learn an incantation of the two fingers? May the Golden Order shine through you.
I forgot to talk to the girl. Technically, I don't really need her anymore. That's another area of the game I can skip. I got all the summons that I want right now, and I'm here to fight. Although it is time for a short break, so I'll see you guys in a minute. Actually, hold on, let's see here. We're about an hour and a half in. No, that is going to be it for today, everybody. Thank you so much for coming by and watching this playthrough of my adventures build, I guess you could call it. That's what I'm going to call it for now. I hope you had a good time with it and you found you found maybe a trick or two here and just plain enjoying yourself while you're watching. If you did, consider following me right here on twitch.tv/Justice3Gaming. If you're a bigger fan of YouTube, why don't you hit me over there if you're watching this stream or video over there. Like this video or stream, subscribe to the channel, and turn on that notifications bell so you know when I'm uploading the latest content for Elden Ring just for you. And until next time, I wish you all passion, love, and gaming. And never forget, rule number 1 of gaming is you go where the fun is. I'll see you later, guys.